I'm Joe Padula.
And I'm Maria Haycraft.
And this is the local news you need to know.
Noah? Noah died a long time ago.
Yep.
I used to do that joke all the time when Corbin was little, and he hated it. He's like, oh my gosh.
Your son
so
Corbin?
lame. Yeah.
What joke is it?
He'd be like, Noah. Like anytime you'd say anything. And I'd be like, Noah died a long time ago. And he'd be like, oh my gosh, it's so lame.
You know who Noah's grandfather was, right?
Who?
Methuselah.
Methuselah.
You know how old Methuselah was?
Wasn't he the, like 900?
969 years old. Get out of here. Stop it.
So old. I would not want to live that long.
And you know what his name means?
Not without air conditioning.
When he dies,
What?
it begins. And the day that he died, Methuselah, was the day the first drop came down.
Oh. That's very interesting.
Isn't that something?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I like that.
That book is amazing.
Yeah.
That book is divine. That book is supernatural.
Which, are we talking about the Bible in general or a specific book in the Bible?
Yeah, the Bible.
Okay.
The Bible.
Okay. Just want
Yeah.
to make sure you weren't talking about like a specific one.
Yeah, not Cat in the Hat, okay?
No, like a book in the Bible. Like Exodus.
Please make
Leviticus,
sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell.
Numbers.
Definitely leave your comments. Good morning, John Doe.
Good morning.
It's fresh out of rehab. Yes, fresh out of rehab, Maria.
Yeah, true. Touche.
No drugs today?
Oh, I got to meet Chai.
Oh, and you're Irish.
Yes, hi.
Okay. Noah. All right, here, let's get into this, all right? Hey, should Tennessee's schools be able to not accept illegal alien students?
Yes,
Yes, they should not be able to.
correct.
All right, so here in Tennessee, there's a bill that's being passed the House, or past the Senate. It's going to the governor's desk. And it gives schools the choice, to say yay or nay if they want to accept illegal aliens into their school.
Okay.
I guess right now they have to.
Okay.
Well, here, let's take a look.
That's kind of weird.
Because these people are pissed, as you can see.
Well, clearly we got a No Child Left Behind activist right there, which I think that's stupid too.
Yeah, she's a big fan of George W. Bush, I guess. That's who did No Child Left Behind.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why our kids are so dumb.
Yeah, as much as like, okay, I get it, like it really does make our kids dumber.
And public education is a right, says this woman's sign. Is it a right? Or is it a privilege?
I think it's a privilege.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, knowledge is a right, knowing things.
Right.
But taxpayer education, that's a privilege.
That's true.
Absolutely. And you want to help out. You don't want to be rude or anything, but I don't know about this bill.
Right.
I don't know about accepting illegal aliens
Yeah, no.
into your school.
I don't think it's going to pass.
This lady would be cute if she shut her mouth.
But it
Sorry.
gives the school the option if the school wants to.
Mm-hmm. Here, let's take a look. Here's WZTV Fox 17, where the Tennessee bill would let schools deny undocumented students, and it advances despite public protest. Oh, in these protests, do you think there's going to be one person wearing a mask, at least?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
100%.
Okay. $5? An egg?
An egg. An egg is worth $5 for these days.
Prices are back down. Have you seen them?
Finally? Yeah, good. The chickens are laying again.
Oh, got a mask.
There's one.
Not even a minute.
Obviously, a large outpouring of folks, and tonight that measure is now
another one.
step closer
yep.
to becoming the law in our state. Fox 17 News' Hope Salmon live at the Capitol with more on what this means for Tennessee.
What's up, Hope?
Republicans behind the one-sentence bill say that the school board should be the one to decide if the student should be enrolled in school, while the Democrats stand behind the Constitution that all students should have access to schooling.
They're here illegally.
I know.
You know what I mean? Does the Constitution protect non-citizens?
No.
Citizens of other countries?
Right.
No.
Let's reverse this. Let's go to Italy and you try to become.
Am I getting this wrong?
No, I think is this like an only America problem?
I think so.
I don't expect to
It's
go
a Marxist problem.
I don't expect to go to another country
Right.
and to not follow any of their rules and to just get whatever they get.
Right.
So I don't understand why it's okay here. Maybe because we've been so lax here for so long that now it's like just, well,
Well, here's the
this
thing.
is- Okay.
I mean, the grift is up. We know what's happened. They open the border, let people in. Here's all this money. Now vote for us when you become a legal citizen.
Right.
We get it, okay? And then if we would said that like a year ago, 2 years ago, oh, you're so racist.
Oh my god.
It's over now.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, here.
It's affecting everybody, not just people that are
Yes.
undocumented.
It's a
It
bill
sounds
both
terrible,
parties
but
agree will
you have to
impact
do
the
it.
future of education in Tennessee,
We're broke.
even drawing dozens of protesters to the Capitol.
I think it is
Okay.
awful. I think it is evil. I think that it is
Evil?
possibly one of the worst things that we've done. Education is a right.
To be honest with you, if I was an illegal student,
Mm-hmm.
I'd be happy. I'd be like, man, did you see the
Sweet.
numbers of the homeschools?
I don't go to right.
The homeschool's so much better.
So much better.
It's so much ideals, man.
Well, I think the problem is defining a right versus a privilege.
Yeah.
Because if you truly believe that it is a right, then they feel more apt on this topic. But if you are on the privilege side of it, then clearly this doesn't make any sense.
Well, I'm assuming that this fine lady here with the hoopy earrings, you got to be careful of women with hoopy earrings, okay? Also thinks that healthcare is a right.
Is it right? Oh, okay. Yeah.
And here's the thing: if you got some behemoth who is just nom 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 nom, Mickey D's, nom nom nom, the Burger King, nom 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 nom. Oh, I'm not feeling well. I need you, healthy person, to pay for it.
Right. Yeah.
No, I mean, again, and it would be nice if we came up with a system where health care could be provided for without insurance companies, and But here's the thing: guess what? There is a way, actually. Come here illegally.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. You go to the hospital.
And you don't have to pay.
Right.
And yeah. You also don't have to pay if you don't have a job.
Yeah, it's. And let me tell you, the system's breaking.
Yeah. I mean, if you really want to jack with it, just go there with no ID. Be like, I don't have an ID and you can't deny me.
Yeah,
So there you go.
I'm a woman.
Now you don't have to pay.
I'm a woman. Could you fix my penis?
Oh, gosh.
Laney Carnes is a teacher responding to a plan to allow districts to ask for proof of immunization status before enrolling a student. The bill is
And
now headed to the House
immunizations?
Yeah.
So that's a whole nother thing.
That's a whole nother thing.
Like, there's just so many of them on there.
Uh-huh.
It's ridiculous. Like, I'm not an anti-vaxxer.
I don't get the flu shot.
I don't either.
No.
I'm not an anti-vaxxer, but I am also not for all of these gajillion new ones. Like, I won't do it.
But if you can't go to school because you won't get the flu shot,
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Education Committee after passing a subcommittee.
All right, with
It's like
5
making
ayes votes and 3
like
noes,
the
bill
government has autonomy over your body now.
Well, my body, their choice.
Unless it's abortion.
Nope.
Then all of a sudden it's the opposite.
How dare you?
I'm just saying it doesn't
Sexist.
it doesn't make sense.
You're such a woman hater.
I am
on
not.
the full
I am a
education.
woman.
Republican.
Allegedly.
In fact, I'm a woman whose father wanted me to be aborted.
Oh.
Let's go there.
Well, I'm glad you made it.
Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It'd be weird if I was just talking to your Chai. Be like, Chai, what do you think about this? You're so quiet today.
Republicans have
I
been
know.
pushing the
Jeez.
bill since
Jeez,
the beginning
Chai.
of the year.
It is false hope to give children the best education available in the world and then tell them that they can be licensed professionals, they could be doctors, they could be lawyers, they could be accountants, they could run
Look
for
at the
office
lady's
because
face
it is not
behind him.
true. If they are illegally present,
Representative William Lamb.
Sorry, you got to go home. Okay? You don't want to get separated from your parents, right? Sorry, parents, got to bring your kids with you when you go home. When you go home. I'm sorry. Here's the thing. Use the app. There's an app right now. The Trump administration put this out. If you're here illegally, okay, get on your phone, get that app, the self-deportation app. Go to the system. There will be no fines or anything. You'll be sent back to where you came, and then you'll be put on the line to get here legally. Now, if you're here and you do get scooped up in the ICE raids, and you not in the system of getting deported,
Then you have no chance of coming back.
you're done. It's over. The dream, the American dream for you is no longer.
Right. Well,
Do the app.
which I think you should do that, but coming from somebody that is maybe They're uneducated.
Yeah.
They don't speak the language very well. They're single, maybe with a lot of kids. That's scary.
Yeah, agreed.
It
You're right.
sounds
You're
very
right.
scary to do that, and then now you have to trust that system.
Yeah.
So I think it's a huge leap. I think it's right. We should do it. However, that would be scary.
You're
I
right.
feel like if it were me,
There's got to be the balance
Yeah.
of grace
Right.
and truth.
right? Because I
Right.
think if it were me, depending on where I came from, and I've been here for so long already, or whatever the story, I probably wouldn't get on that app either. I would probably do everything I could to stay under the radar.
I know. What a way to live, though, huh?
Right, it is. But
Terrible.
I mean, when you don't have the support, you're here alone. Like, there's just
I know.
it's too big of a divide, and I don't know. I don't have a solution there, but yeah, like
Birth, who is behind the plan, says this is similar to asking for proof of immunizations or that a student lives in the district.
Those are tax dollars that are paid right here in the state of Tennessee, by and large by legal residents and U.S. citizens. And so that money should be utilized at the local level to educate children that are here legally.
Democrats don't agree. They say this move would violate the Constitution, referring to the 14th Amendment that protects all students' right to an equal education.
yeah, if they're a citizen,
Right. The Constitution
They're
is
eliminating-
designed to protect the American citizen from
Right.
the government.
Yeah, not people as a whole.
Yeah.
Just American people.
Right.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, they're mixing a lot of things.
they don't want you to know that, though. That's the
Right.
thing.
You know, their family.
I'm not a scholar. Do you know what I mean?
Neither am I. I didn't go to college, but I can actually
So if I'm
understand some of
wrong,
this.
let us know. But, wow.
Need to be able to know that their children can get education, regardless of what they've done.
Republicans gave examples of students who are not able to continue education after high school if they're not a citizen. Education for all! And Democrats are questioning how removing young people from school is beneficial.
Here's what they don't
The
want.
bill is now headed.
It's like with school choice. Once they realize that these poop schools, these schools that are just not performing, on the global scale, we are not doing well. We
No.
suck.
Yeah, we do.
So once the student numbers go down at these schools, so does funding for these schools.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about money.
Right.
It has nothing to do with
That's true.
educate. Now they got people that are really passionate about it, but the ones pulling the strings don't give a damn
Yep. They'll use
about yes.
Right. They know that, and they'll use what draws you,
Yep.
what draws your passion to this, and they'll use it against you.
They
And-
got the ones that are. It's in their DNA to key cars and punch. Okay,
Yeah.
right? To no, how dare you?
Yeah.
It's a right. Yeah.
To the Education Committee, where it is expected
What's
to
up, John
pass
Collins?
next
How
week.
you doing, brother?
Reporting live at the Capitol,
John
Hope
Collins.
But
Salmon,
aren't
Fox
they?
17
isn't
News,
like
your Code Red Station.
the Doge going through like the education system
Right now.
Anyways,
Well, here's the thing. So the Department of Education. Okay.
Yeah.
This thing. All right. It's amazing how much is being learned. So the Department of Education was created by Jimmy Carter. It wasn't created by Congress, wasn't created by Senate, okay? There was no bill that said, hey, we should have this Department of Education. It was created in 1979, 1978, Jimmy Carter, okay? When he was trying to grow government, right?
was he was a Democrat?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And when was
Before Biden, he was the worst.
the Ten Commandments taken off the walls at school and prayer taken out? Was that around that same time?
I don't know. That's a good
I'm
question.
gonna look it up because if it is, and they did that, and that's when everything started going downhill. It's like a trifecta.
Well, it's unreal because they created this department and it was just to create ways to get money to schools to promote woke ideas. All right? So right now, you know what Trump's doing, right? Right now, the Department of Education today, as of this day, all right, March 12th, they're closed. They told everyone, don't come in.
The
The entire Department of Education.
Oh my gosh!
They said, take your laptop, go home.
What year did you say?
1978, 79?
Okay, if that was in 78, in 1980,
Yeah.
they took the
Yeah, that's probably
they
it.
took the Ten Commandments off the walls.
That's the Department of Education then. Okay? Wow,
Right.
nice job.
That's wild.
So here it is, all right? They're closed. I can only imagine how much fraud and waste this Department of Education has been doing. And it doesn't work. You just don't throw money at the problem. You give that money that you're given to the states and let the states decide on what to do if you're going to give money.
Now, prayer was taken out of school in 1962.
Yeah, you know why, right?
There's a Supreme Court.
Communists.
There is a Supreme Court removing it for...
That new soundboard is loud.
The case was Engel versus Vitale. And it was something about making it voluntary versus mandatory.
Yeah, I'm okay with that, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You know, I'm okay with, voluntary.
Yeah.
I look at it like this. I never want anyone to force me to do their religion.
True. Never.
I'm going to do my own faith. Voluntarily.
Voluntarily.
Yeah. I'm okay with that. Yeah. But yeah, Department of Education.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what the Department of Education needs?
What do they? They need some Jesus.
They need some Jesus.
They need some Jesus. What's up, John?
They need some Jesus.
Good morning. And Tim, good morning.
You know, that's a good question, too. I mean, why accept them into the schools? And
I know. I don't understand that either.
And here's the thing, too. At least if the decision goes to the school boards,
yeah.
Okay, that is what this bill wants, this state bill wants to do.
Yeah.
At least those are elected officials.
Yeah.
School board members. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, and then it could go in the people voted them in because they represent what the people want. And if the people all want that, then...
But look at our school board. Our school board's pretty split.
Yeah.
You know, whether you're left or right.
Right.
Yeah, and they're clinging to that power right now.
No, I can imagine.
They are clinging to it.
I would not want...
Because they're old.
Yeah.
The left, they're old.
They are. All the right ones are young.
I know. With energy.
Right. Oh, this is a good song.
Yeah. So good. Mm-hmm. So good. All right. Every Wednesday, Maria comes with a Bible verse. Probably the one that she got had her verse of the day before.
Not the day before.
Usually, mine are.
No.
Here. Like this one right here.
This was not the day before.
I know. I love Psalms. Especially the Psalms that I believe David wrote.
Yeah.
Right? King David.
He wrote a lot of them.
Yo, Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
House of David.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
Yo.
I got sucked into Reacher. Have you seen that show?
Oh, yeah.
Me and Corbin have been watching Reacher.
Well, Reacher comes out on Thursdays. So does House of David.
Oh, I'm way behind. I just watch it I'm on season 1 of Reacher.
Oh, you got a while.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, yeah.
So then
I can't believe
when King David is done, I'll just be able to binge watch it.
Okay, yeah. I can't believe in Reacher when that one person dies.
There's a lot of people that die.
Yeah, but the one.
That one?
Yeah.
There's so many.
Him.
It's wild.
Or is it his brother? Wait, his brother's already dead.
Yeah, he died in season 1.
Yeah,
Sorry.
First episode. Yeah, that's the first episode,
spoiler
right?
alert.
Right, when he gets off the bus?
Yeah.
Yeah. Reacher's good.
It is good.
He wears platforms, though, just to let you know. Okay.
That's funny.
The guy, they because they make him look like this giant, All right, back to the scripture. All right, so you go to the book of Psalms here, which for years I was calling Psalms. It's true, right? We all done it.
Psalms.
Psalms, yeah. I was ignorant.
You know, sometimes I see Psalm and sometimes I see Psalms. This one
Plural?
says, yeah.
No, there's only one book of Psalm.
I know, but sometimes there's an S on the end and I don't understand why.
Here's chapter 59, verse 17. Okay. You are my strength. I sing praise to you. You, God, are my fortress, my God, on whom I can rely. I think we doubt that. We forget that. Mm-hmm. And I think we, what's another word for doubt? That I think sometimes we lose trust.
Yeah.
In that.
Yeah.
This guy says some good
words.
words
And we want
about
to
it.
trust ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're so close to ourselves. We're like, okay, I can trust this. Hopefully I could trust this bet more than something out here that I have to reach my arms out to cling to.
Yeah.
Than something that I can clench and come into the fetal position to do. And that takes some faith.
Yeah. And it's I don't think that in believers that there's a lack of trust in his eternal existence.
Right.
I think there's a lack of trust in, am I worthy of
Right.
of
in
of
this
you
decision, in this
in
moment,
my sinful
in
life?
my daily living. Yeah.
I'm in this situation right now. Am I worthy of your love?
Right.
Well, this guy,
Yeah.
this guy says some good
David
words.
felt the exact same, and this he'll talk about it. And this scripture is all about him being afraid in the moment.
Oh.
Distress right now. Listen to this verse in scripture from Psalm 59, verse 16. David writes, "But for me, I will sing about your power. Each morning, I'll sing with joy about your unfailing love, for you have been my refuge, a place of safety when I'm in distress." Question. Where did David write this? Was he sitting on a beach watching the sunset? No. Actually, he was running for his life. You remember that the prophet Samuel had anointed the young shepherd boy David.
Oh, yeah. This is when Saul was coming after him, King Saul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ran and hid so many times,
Yeah.
and just following that whole story of it is just mind-boggling to me
Yo,
because David
check out House of
had
David.
multiple opportunities to kill Saul.
Yeah.
And
When he was taking a leak.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then to just
Saul's taking a leak. He
well,
just rips off a piece of his cloth.
But if he would have killed him, that would have been taking his fear into his own hands and not trusting the Lord.
That's right.
And he didn't do that at all, not once. He
Right.
knew that the anointing at the moment was still on Saul.
How about Saul, though? The balls on this guy.
Dude.
Like
Saul was the one that was the most fearful. He was so afraid of David.
I know, but like, here he is trying to kill this guy. A few years back, he goes, "Oh my God, this little kid just killed a Nephilim."
Right.
Poof. Right.
But that's what intrigued him. That's what got him into his house playing harp and being
Yeah.
a person that was like close to him.
That's right.
And then to flip so far from that, like the whole
Takes that sword, it cuts off his head.
it's wild.
And Goliath's brother's pissed, by the way. It's in the Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah. And his brother tries to get revenge.
I don't know this
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Who's the brother?
I forget the friggin' giant's name, but yeah. And then David's men kill him.
Oh, you have
the
to,
brother.
You have to tell me who that
yeah,
one is. 'cause
absolutely.
I
To be
want
the next king
Yeah, I
I
love
want
that
to read
stuff.
that part.
of Israel while King Saul was still on the throne. This is portrayed so powerfully in a scene from the house of David. Well, when King Saul found out about this, he wanted David dead. So now he's chasing David through the wilderness, yet David writes he's going to sing with joy about God's unfailing love in the morning. I love that. You know, David could get up in the morning and he could have questioned, like, God, why are you letting this happen to me? This makes no sense at all. But instead, he's going to sing with joy about God's love. Don't forget, this is the same David that wrote Psalm 23, where he said, "Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil because you are with me." You see, David knew he wasn't alone. He knew the Lord was a shepherd. So he says, with joy, I'm going to sing about your unfailing love in the morning. It's a good thing when you get up in the morning to set your mind right with the Word of God. The Bible says, don't worry about anything. Pray about everything. And the peace of God that passes all human understanding.
I sometimes worry when I pray, though. You know what I mean?
What do you worry about while you're praying?
You know, health stuff and things going on in the world, family. You know?
Well,
Maybe it's not worry. It's interesting, though.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think it needs to be like a thought in our heads, or we wouldn't be praying about it. But then we need to trust God with it, and like we're called to cast the fears to the Lord.
Yeah,
to
that's
his
right.
feet.
That's right.
And
Throw your
that,
burdens upon me, right?
yeah, and that's just such a intense visual too. Like when you cast something, you're freaking throwing it as hard as you can.
Roll it.
And I think that's hard for us to do.
Yeah.
We want to hold on to it.
I started doing do the Lord's Prayer at least 3 times a day, and not just for a routine, just to take
to
a
know
moment
it.
and go,
Yeah.
Hey, thank you for this daily bread, and my mind goes, the food that I'm about to eat or I just ate, forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors, and I think about all these things that I owe, and the ones that owe me, forget about it, you know. except if it's over 100. And no, that's a joke. But yeah, and then do not lead us into temptation. There's so many times I get tempted, all right? But deliver us from evil and the evil one.
Yeah.
Please. And in my mind goes the temptations that I fall into and the things that I feel that could attack me and get me. Deliver us from evil. And then for thine is the kingdom.
Yeah.
For this is yours.
Yeah.
Even though it's being run by somebody that is not good, not on your side.
Right.
But this is, at the end of the day, this is yours.
That's just temporary.
Yeah. Oh, from Revelation. So boy. Mm-hmm. For thine is the kingdom and the power, and the glory. Mm-hmm. Forever. Amen. Yeah. Crazy world. Yeah, Tim, how do I not worry? I have faith, but it's hard to not worry even just a little. It's almost like a human instinct. It is.
Yeah, it is.
Tim's absolutely right. But at the end of the day, learning about revelations and everything, okay? And so, ever hear of paradise?
Yeah.
All right, so paradise. It's not heaven.
Right.
It's where the Catholics get purgatory. That's what I believe, anyway.
Okay.
So
keep reading that book.
Yeah, no.
He talks a little bit. He talks. Did you finish the paradise part?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
He goes more into it.
So paradise being like the front porch before you get into the house. Right? And the house is heaven. Right? So the paradise part. All right? It's okay. It's all right. Like even when that time comes and we're gone, not even going to be worried about anything here.
Right.
I think we are going to be able to pray for down here. In the book it says, saints above, pray for the saints below. And saints, means people of
the
belief.
believers.
Yeah.
You're a saint. Can you believe it?
I know.
That's wild.
I know. I walk a little taller now.
No, I think for the worry thing though, like obviously we're going to think about these things, but I think if it takes over your mind. I think that's really where you gotta give, because it talks about transform your mind, renew your mind every day. So like, what are you thinking about more? Are you thinking about the thing that you're worried about more than giving God glory, more than praising him, more than the good things? And if you're allowing that worry to take over your mind, then you're gonna fall into sin.
I think we do forget to balance out the thank yous and the requests.
We do, because
I know I do.
Right, I know.
Like every day.
But literally, like as soon as I go into and this could be a really practical way to maybe help, I don't know, but like as soon as I'm like stressed or worried about something, I find several things to be thankful for and to reach out to other people and like pray for them. Don't even think about your thing. And as soon as I do that, like now my mind is more focused outward on this other like these positive things. And the worry kind of takes a back seat a little bit. It doesn't make it go away by any means.
Yeah.
But it just refocuses your thought process.
Have less fear, and don't let it turn into panic.
Right.
That's when that's when it's oh boy, that's a problem.
Right.
When you're in panic mode. Right. It's okay. Just take it easy.
Yep.
And if you need help, go to the others.
Yeah.
You got brothers and sisters.
That is serious.
Absolutely. Brothers and sisters
real.
Who are walking with you. Right.
For real. Find some scriptures. Like my favorite one is 1 John 4:4. Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. Literally, that is your weapon.
You're such a show off with the verses, with the book and the chapter and the verse number.
Well,
okay?
It helps me, so maybe it'll help someone else.
I know, I hear you. I just suck at it. I suck at the verses. I know the word.
I did too, and I was like, I love that verse. I'm gonna write it down and I'm gonna remember that one. That one would be a good one for this thing. And I wanted to do that because I go to these Bible studies and I see these women and I'm like, how do you just regurgitate this stuff? Like I want to be like that. So,
are they single women?
Probably not.
Oh.
A lot of them are married.
Oh,
and a lot of them,
never mind.
And a lot of them are like older ladies. So like I really look up to them and how well knowledged they are in the scripture. And I'm
how much experience they have in life.
Oh, all the experience.
Do they smell old? No. Do you know what I mean? Like, wow, that perfume from the 80s is still good.
Strong.
They still make that, huh?
That's so strong.
Wow.
Man, we're going on some Jesus rants today.
Yeah, absolutely. That's good. That's good.
Maybe people need to hear it. I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. I do. All right, so there's a statewide cell phone ban that passes the Senate in the schools.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
no cell phones in the school?
Oh wait, no,
Or
this
what's
is
the
just this is for the actual people of Tennessee. No more cell phones.
Right. Yeah, that'll work.
I might get behind that bill. Actually, that's not a bad idea.
There is something great about completely disconnecting. The connecting point is me. I like taking pictures on my phone so much. Like that would be my weakness. I don't want to get rid of my phone because I want to take pictures.
We need to go back to pre-iPhone. Okay, you know where
you carry a camera.
where we had to flip it open.
Oh, that
Okay, you can still take a picture. It's a little pixelated.
a little pixelated.
All right, it's a little pixelated, but you can still take it. You know, it still could be held up in evidence for court, right?
It's true.
You know, and if you want to text and drive,
Yeah.
you just remember the pads, the numbers.
Right.
Right. You need to let us
was like
see.
one-
You press the number 1 3 times.
111-22-1113-355-777.
I was so good at it.
I know I did it too.
I'd be driving like doing 80, okay, and the Jersey Turnpike, and just sending out. I was chapters of books. I was writing books. I'm an author now.
Do you remember the Sidekick?
The Sidekick.
The phone. It was probably like this size, and it would flip like.
Oh yeah,
the
yeah,
little
that's
screen.
right. That's
Oh,
right. Yeah.
I loved having
Yeah.
a Sidekick. That was like
the Razor was a good one.
I never had the Razor.
Yeah, me neither,
I had
but-
the Sidekick forever. I would go back to the Sidekick.
I used to
fun.
enjoy pulling up an antenna. And then if I was mad, just
Slam
it was
down.
like hanging up the phone.
Oh, do you remember the Nextel ones? Ba-da-beep.
Yeah, Nextel was great. Qualcomm,
They were like
Nextel.
walkie-talkies,
Yeah.
cell phones.
They were great. They were great on the job sites.
Yeah.
All right, back to the story.
All right.
This is why we we have to leave early because
I
you
know.
don't shut up.
Sorry, we just have so much to talk about.
Statewide cell phone ban passes a Senate, heads to governor's desk. Let's see.
And the governor's going to be busy this week.
Yeah, that's right.
Children, cell phones in Tennessee classrooms are about to become a thing of the past. Today, lawmakers gave
Tim,
final
you got it,
approval
buddy.
to a statewide ban on cell phones and other smart devices while classes are being taught. WSMV4
Good,
investigative reporter
right?
Stacey Cameron joins us.
I
in
can't
studio.
believe that this has got to be like an 80-20 issue. Do you know what that means?
Yes.
80% are like, yeah, no more cell phones in the school. But the 20% is just screaming. How dare you? I need to contact my child whenever because of school shootings all the time everywhere. Oh my God, my life. I live in fear.
Well, here's where I stand on it. I think the kids should have a phone on them somewhere, like in their backpack.
Yeah.
But
get the lockers back open.
But if they're in the locker and something happens in the classroom, they can't get to their phone. But if you're carrying your backpack with you to every room,
No.
then have it in your pocket, in your back. You just can't have it out during class. You can't have it out while they're teaching.
Yeah, there's got to be a Cubbies.
That's ridiculous.
But they're sneaking it. You know what I mean?
They are, yeah.
And if they sneak it, if you get caught sneaking it, spankings.
Then I think the teacher should take it.
I think there should be the switch, right? The switch, that's the stick. Yeah, they should be switched.
Take their phone away and switch it with a pencil.
You know what? Bring back the dunce cap in the corner.
A dunce cap.
Yeah.
Right.
You get caught with your cell phone in the class, you go in the corner, put the dunce cap on.
The dunce cap.
Yeah, and people get to throw rotten tomatoes at you. Old school justice.
You go home and you're like all spotted.
Yeah.
What happened to you at school?
Yeah, you smell like rotten tomatoes. What happened? You were on your phone, weren't you? How dare you? The parents. Thank you. Thank you. My son's doing homework right now. I'm impressed.
And I'm bleaching his clothes.
Yeah, he smells.
He will have a bath tonight.
He smells like the loading dock of Kroger right now. But yes, he's fine.
Here explaining what this is all about.
Right, in a rare display of bipartisanship.
Yeah. The Apple Watches they all got.
Oh, so would that be banned too?
Yes.
30-0, making Tennessee the 10th state to pass legislation like this. And here's how it's going to work. The law says that
30-0.
every local school board must come up with its own policy, blocking students from using their phones, smartwatches, tablets, and laptops while teachers are teaching. And it's up to schools to decide if these devices are also banned during passing periods and lunchtime. Now, local educators also set up the punishment for breaking those rules. And
So
I'm okay with banning them on lunchtime too.
No, I'm not.
I'm okay with that.
I think it's fine at lunch, fine and whatever in between, all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
When you walk in the classroom, there's a basket. Phones go in the basket. That way, there's no question, no
No,
temptation.
they got to bring back Cubbies. Remember Cubbies?
There was never Cubbies in high school.
I know. That's why they need to bring Cubbies into high school. It worked great in kindergarten.
That's true. All your stuff's in the cubby.
Everything
High
goes in the
school
Cubby.
Cubbies.
Backpack, put it all in the Cubbies. Okay? Fine. You don't want to do lockers anymore because they don't do lockers anymore?
Right, which is ridiculous.
Classroom Cubbies. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that would be.
You get an assigned box. You walk in the class, boom. You put your backpack in the cubby.
yeah.
You take your book out. Okay, you go sit at your desk. You got
That's
paper and pen.
actually a good point.
Of course, this is why I'm running for mayor.
Are you?
Okay.
Mayor Joe Padula.
That's right, Saint Joe Padula.
Saint.
Okay, all right. I'm a believer. Remember. So you vote for me.
Okay.
Okay. 1, I get Cubbies in the classroom.
Cubbies in the classroom.
2,
That is your platform.
well, what's even better is 2, you don't have a kid in the classroom. I'm cutting your property tax
Oh.
because you have no kid in the school
Nice.
system.
I only have one more year.
Yeah. After your kid's out, guess what? Your property tax gets cut.
Cut in half.
You got to cut. We'll negotiate.
No.
We'll negotiate. Okay.
We'll negotiate.
Yeah, get me elected, and we'll negotiate. All right.
Under the law, students can still call or text parents during emergencies, and there's also exceptions for
What's up,
students.
Ted? Ted goes. School provides a laptop to kids. They have them all day. Yeah.
There's that too. So
Right.
then, yeah.
Ban them all.
Well, the school ones, they
Like the iPad, right? They
I
give
don't
'em?
think they can be on social media on the school ones. Isn't there like software that prevents being able to?
You would think so.
Because Corbin has his own personal computer.
Yeah.
Because we can't do certain things like
Like look up porn, so that's why Corbin has
no,
his
like
own.
fill out applications for stuff or what. Like he just doesn't have like it's very limited access,
Uh-huh.
and I think it records everything. Like every site and all that too, so when they get them back, they see the
Get that out of your house. Get that thing out of your house.
Disabilities and special learning needs. But I asked the bill's sponsor if a statewide phone ban in schools.
Yeah. See, here's the problem with this. I know this is just B-roll footage,
Mhm.
but there's no books at the table. It's just their phones and tablets.
and a drink.
Yeah, and a drink. It's probably alcohol too. She's sneaking vodka in.
We have adult baby bottles now.
Yeah, that's right. That's what it is.
This is necessary.
Yeah, bring back the Cubbies.
Necessary?
That's it. It's
Why
very
not have
simple.
one set of
Yeah, that
rules
is a
govern
very easy,
classes
simple
all across
solution.
the
Simple, cheap.
Because the phone is still accessible in an emergency, which is
That's
which
right.
suffices the parents like
Yep,
me
and that's what they want. Is because of in case of
of the
emergency.
safety,
Yep.
and it's in the room that your kid is in. So again, safety is right there, and they're off, and you're not being distracted or tempted to use it while you're supposed to be learning.
I should run for head of principals.
Head of principals, is
Yeah.
that a role?
Yeah, the hop. I
You're
should be the
in
hop.
charge of all the principals.
All the principals. Yes. Vote for Joe Padula for hop.
For hop.
Head of principals.
Wouldn't that be the
hops?
Wouldn't the board of
Hop on board with Joe
wouldn't
Padula.
that board, the school board, be the in charge of all the principals?
And you know what I'd call the school board? New name. Do the school
new name.
boring.
School board.
Yeah. Get out of the way. School boring.
That's funny.
Yeah. Vote for them for school boring. Hey, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Do so now. Bill to limit junk food purchases with SNAP. If you're on food stamps, should you be able to buy junk food?
Well, what's your definition of junk food?
That's a fair question. Here, let's take a look. Here's WKRN News 2.
Candy and soft drinks could soon be prohibited
Candy and
for
soft
families
drinks.
paying with SNAP benefits in Tennessee. Welcome.
Candies and soft drinks are terrible for you.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I would say
They're so good, but they're
well,
terrible
you know how
for
like
you.
it's called WIC, I think, when you're
Thanks, Tim. Tim's voting for me for hop.
when you have a child it might be 2 and under, it might be 4 and under.
Uh-huh.
They give you WIC, and that allows you to buy milk and
Yeah,
cheese
that's right.
and
Yeah.
and those sorts of things. And those are all products that are actually like nutritious.
How amazing of a country we live in.
That they even offer
Where
that?
our poorest on the world stage is among the richest. Do you know what I mean?
That is true. That is wild. We are
And so many people complain, boo, this place sucks.
we're vastly under
Hey, go check out Ghana. Go.
And yet the people of those countries have so much more joy in their life and less
Uh-huh.
depression,
Oh,
less
boy.
anxiety
You know why?
than we do.
They have no phones in school. Okay? That's why.
That's what it is.
They don't have phones, but they're definitely not in school. Yeah, Van, right. Go
Yeah.
back to WIC, like vouchers.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Right. All healthy foods. I agree.
Especially if we are trying to make America healthy again, that would be a great route to go.
Bobby, you heard him. Get back to Wick. John Wick. We'll call it John Wick. Great man, John Wick. Loves dogs. He's eating the cats. He's eating the dogs.
Back to News 2 at 4.
Yeah, let's see what
Troy
their
Gessner.
defense is.
A bill that would ask the feds for permission to ban these purchases passed the State House on Monday. News 2's Kendall Ashman talked to a shopper who depends on SNAP to feed her family.
This is spring break.
All right, do you depend on snacks and...
SNAP.
Where is this? Are they on Fort Campbell? These old barracks? Canuto, right? Van.
Week for Metro schools.
Maybe not.
Can you imagine a family just dealing with 5 kids or 4 kids and they can't get no junk food?
I'm sorry.
That's his argument?
I don't buy junk food in our house.
That's his argument? Imagine you have 4 or 5 or 6 kids and you can't get no junk food?
Right.
That's the argument?
That right there is a privilege.
Yo.
That's a that is a first world problem right there.
Yo.
I can't get junk food? I'm sorry, I can't feed my family dinner like a real meal because you want junk food.
Notice they just put shopper. Did they give this guy's name or anything? Oh, Wakius Harefoot, a shopper. He's just a shopper. Okay.
A family.
Sorry, Wakius, I don't think you're
5 kids or 4
nutritioning.
kids, and they can't get no junk food.
And they can't get no junk food. Maybe he's got a better argument later on.
Maybe.
Okay, maybe.
I don't know how you can argue for junk food.
Sentiment for several
Can we
shoppers
find out if
who
any of your
spoke with
kids have
News
ADD,
2.
ADHD, or autism?
Junk food.
Because if one of
Today.
those 5
But
does,
those
and you're giving them junk food, you need to refocus your entire family's
For several
intake.
shoppers who spoke with News 2 today. But those for the bill say the goal is to provide healthier options for families that rely on the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program.
Kids on SNAP consume 43% more sugary drinks than those not on SNAP.
Yeah.
Right.
That's wild.
Because that's what they're choosing.
If that stat is accurate, which I'm sure it is.
I'm sure
This
it
is
is.
a state rep, Jason
Well,
Zachary.
and on top of that, like, okay, so these parents that have these services,
Uh-huh.
how educated are they on what is good food? Or are they being marketed by the marketing companies? Oh, that one looks good. They're not reading the labels. They don't even know to read the labels. They don't even know what
Or-
is bad on a label.
Are they just giving it to their kids' demands?
And that too.
Right.
It's just easier. It's so hard to be a parent. It's just this is what they want, and it keeps them quiet, and
Yeah.
I can move on.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Right.
I used to love it.
Dude, all cereal like that is
Yeah.
horrible.
It's terrible.
I stopped buying cereal.
And we were devouring it every morning.
Uh-huh.
And they still are.
And it's the worst meal. Like,
Tricks are for kids. Yeah. And illness.
Right?
Right.
Let's stay sick. Okay.
Uh-huh. Me want honeycomb. Okay. How about Frosted Flakes? It was flakes with sugar on it, and then we'd put more sugar on it
Right.
when we get it. And then we drink this delicious sugary milk water, okay? You finish the cereal, and then you're like,
Cinnamon Toast Crunch had the best milk
oh my God.
at the end.
Yes. You know what? Cinnamon Toast Crunch did have the best milk.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments
That's
which
okay.
cereal had the best milk. Which unhealthy cereal?
Right.
I don't know. Fruity Pebbles was pretty good too.
Oh, yeah, that one was good.
Lucky
now,
Charms?
Fruity Pebbles would always, it was Fruity Pebbles and the other fruit one. They would always, like, burn the roof of my mouth.
Yo, Captain Crunch would
That one.
tear
That
my
one.
mouth up with
That
the
one.
Crunch Berries.
Okay.
Oh,
If that
boy.
doesn't red flag you, what if it's good for you?
I still have scars. Look,
Why
I'm rubbing
does it
them right
burn the roof of your mouth? Like, what is in it?
it would scrape.
How come we never questioned it?
Those Crunch Berries. I should have sued. I should have sued Crunch Berry.
Oh
right.
my gosh.
Parents
I
forget.
hope
yeah,
you guys
how-
are enjoying this conversation today. We are like on fire.
No, right now they're like eating. They're trying to have breakfast. They're trying to eat the cereal a piece, and we're just ruining their good time. They're like, oh man, I loved Boo Berry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Take it away.
Damn it. What in the hell, Bobby? Right.
Was that
according to the
propane or
latest
was
numbers
that a
that we
gas
have-
grill? Sponsor of the
Propane
bill,
accessories.
Jason Zachary, says similar bills are being supported nationwide by the Trump administration. If the bill passes in Tennessee, it would require the state to request a waiver from the Department of Agriculture's Food and Nutrition Service to prohibit the use of SNAP benefits for soft drinks and candy.
I'm all in.
Me too.
I'm all in.
I think that's great.
What do you guys think? Are we wrong? Are we bigots?
And what companies need more money? Is it Coca-Cola or is it our agricultures?
I mean, but even like the orange juice.
anything processed.
Yeah, anything. Oh, it sucks. And then non-processed stuff, it even costs more.
It does.
But I'll tell you what, in the long run, it's healthier.
I know.
Yeah.
And the intent is to ensure that it's soft drinks, Cokes and Pepsis and Dr. Peppers, the sugary drinks that contain a significant amount of sugar.
If all we have are SNAP benefits because we're all struggling and because of inflation and everything else, you can't tell me what I can and cannot eat.
If it's coming from the taxpayers'
If
money.
we're giving it to you, I feel like we can lay out the rules.
You can't buy lottery tickets with it either when you get
Right.
Just saying. Right.
Yeah. Yep.
Just saying.
Yep.
That's
When it comes down to it, you gotta think want
and here's
or
the thing.
need.
I
Want or
love this
need.
woman. You know what I mean? And I want her to be healthy. I want her to be happy. But she's got this entitlement thing going on. Hey, this is my money.
Technically, it was my money that you just got.
Right.
You can't tell me what I can and cannot eat.
Teresa Riddle says she's been using SNAP benefits for the last 6 months.
Sometimes it's still not enough.
Yeah, I bet it's not. I bet.
Shoppers today say
Now-
lawmakers.
Yeah, Ted's like, kind of can tell you.
One part that would suck, though,
Yeah.
thinking about the soft drinks and stuff, it's cheaper
Okay.
to buy the soft drink
Yes,
than it
absolutely.
is to buy the healthier drink. So now you take away the soft drink, the cheaper option where you can get more quantity for better quality, and then it needs to stretch as far as it needs to. So
I need you to download this app.
is it like healthy?
Yes. It is. You scan the barcode.
Oh yeah.
It's the best.
There's so many of them. Which
Where
one
is
are?
it?
Which one do you use?
This one is, and it works great. It really. I put stuff down. I've like, oh, this is my go-to. And then I snap it. Where is it? Is it Veebs? No, Veebs is tells me all the woke crap out there, woke companies. Where is it? Did I move it by accident?
Uh-oh.
Ever do that?
Yes.
You hold down your phone and all of a sudden your apps are deleted.
I know, and you pick up your phone and they're all shaking, and I'm like, oh
Yes.
no, which one's gone?
Yeah, they were all shaking.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it?
There's Upside. There's Shop.
Keep going. Yuka. Found it.
Yuka.
Yeah, I forgot. I did I merged a bunch together
yeah.
into a folder. Yeah, Yuka. It's got a carrot as a logo. Yuka.
I have Fuducate. Oh, I have Yuka.
Yeah,
on my phone.
Yuka's fantastic. Yep.
There's Mealtime.
What's up, Justin?
Or
How you
Meal
doing?
Lime, which gives you healthy meals that you can actually make from healthy ingredients.
Yeah.
And that's it's green with a lime. So if you want healthy meals, that's a good one to get.
Okay.
Shouldn't dictate how families choose to shop.
Health choices are individual choice, and who are they to legislate morality?
No. You're getting community money. It's just like saying, hey, you can't buy alcohol with this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, right?
Like,
You don't complain about that?
Right.
Because it's been established from the beginning.
Absolutely.
The hard thing is taking it away. Once you
Yeah.
have it and now it's being taken away, that's much harder than...
you're right. From day one, when snaps became a thing,
Yep.
it should have been, okay, no alcohol, okay, no Doritos, even Cool Ranch, I know. Okay? I know how good the Cool Ranch Doritos are, but I'm sorry. They are terrible for you. They are so good, though.
Do you know Oreos don't even burn?
Excuse me?
Like, if you set an Oreo on fire...
Stop it.
Yeah, there was somebody that set it on fire with another cookie.
I'm making all Teslas out of Oreos
That means
from
there's
now on.
so many chemicals
I'm
in
telling Elon.
Oreos, they don't burn.
Yeah, Elon? Yeah, it's Joe. Yeah, guess what? You got these crazies trying to burn all your Teslas out there, right? Okay? Yeah. Maria just found the secret. Build them with Oreos. They don't burn. Yeah, I just found out. Okay. Yeah, no, you got it, buddy. Yeah, okay, pickleball, noon. You got it. All right, bye-bye. Yeah, we're doing pickleball later.
If someone wants to spend their own money on Cokes and candies, they can knock themselves
Absolutely.
out. But
Yes.
anytime somebody participates in a government program, we
Yes.
have a say in what that
Yes.
money is spent on.
Absolutely.
In Nashville,
Yes.
Kendall Ashman, News 2.
And you're talking to a guy who wouldn't mind being on these programs. All right? My pride gets in the way sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've been on these programs.
Yes.
I grew up on these
Yeah,
programs.
and that's why you used to buy Oreos.
Never bought anything name brand when I was young.
Yeah. Those rules did exist. Somewhere along the way, they approved fast food and junk food. Van's probably right. Van's probably right. I'm sure smarter heads are like, hey, we're here to help, but we're here to help, not to prolong the problem.
Right.
Right, because like what Nichols was saying, okay, but then you end up paying for a health cost for all the health issues by eating junk.
Yeah. So then there's more cost right there.
Cindy, I did the test at home, and homemade cookies lit up. Oreos didn't.
See?
Cindy, don't light
Where
your
do
house on fire, please. Okay.
Where do you see Cindy?
Take it easy.
Oh, I see Cindy.
In the green.
Yeah. It's crazy.
But this mentality right here.
5 kids or 4 kids, and they can't get no junk food.
Stop it. That's the problem. That mentality.
Want.
Right.
Sorry.
And
Can't tell me what I can and cannot eat.
yes,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's not me telling it. It's elected officials coming together.
Yeah.
Okay, and coming up with a way. So one, you're taken care of, and two, we don't go broke. Okay, the systems. Doge, come to Tennessee, please. Please come to Tennessee. All right, we got to move along. Hey, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Keep the comments coming. Be a part of this. And yeah, I appreciate your guys' input, okay? You're not all dummies like Maria. All right, let's not get into this one. This is a bummer. We'll get into that tomorrow.
There. Okay.
All right, so wanted man, wanted after... this was in Cheatham County. Okay, so this guy gets pulled over. Okay, it's an Andy Cordan story, WKRN.
Well, of course.
Yeah. This guy gets pulled over, right? And... Ever watch these I Know My Rights type of videos, right? I don't have to show you my license. I don't have to show you my ID.
Oh, yeah.
And listen, I get it.
It starts like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then it escalates.
And, buddy, next time, here, let's just take a look.
A man with several out-of-state warrants is back behind bars tonight in Cheatham County. It's thanks to a quick-thinking deputy who trusted her instincts. News 2's Andy Cordan with the story you're seeing first on 2.
A Cheatham County deputy pulls over a driver who's acting suspiciously. The moment she approaches his window, he begins to complain.
All right, but here's the thing. If I get pulled over for acting suspiciously, is that a crime? Is acting suspiciously a crime?
Probable cause, isn't it?
Probable cause of what?
I don't know.
Of committing a crime? What crime? So I kind of understand. If this is the case, that if someone, hey, listen, you look suspicious and I pulled you over. What? If that ever said to me, I'd probably be like, hey, how you doing? You want a cigar? What do you mean suspicious? But yeah. So I maybe understand that a little bit. But here, let's take a look.
Why'd you pull me over? You didn't use a turn signal.
Okay. Now, if it's not if there wasn't a turn signal, fine.
So, okay.
But did she make it up?
Oh.
And I'm pro cop, especially female cops. You know me.
Yeah.
Right.
Did not. That is false.
You didn't use a turn signal.
Did not. That is false.
Okay.
Despite multiple attempts to get his driving information.
I don't care about your
Pennsylvania
statutes.
versus
I know the
Mims.
law.
Jordan Pettigo will not comply.
All right.
Only have
Get
your
your
license,
supervisor.
registration, insurance.
Get your supervisor.
Oh yeah, they love asking for the supervisor too. I watch these videos all the time. I love body cam footage. It's amazing. I got lost in it.
That's funny.
All of a sudden, I look at the clock and go, oh, it's 4 a.m. I got to go to sleep.
You can get it from me. Get your supervisor here.
Well, you're gonna give it to me rather than.
No, I'm not. Get your supervisor.
Once backup arrives,
Put your hands behind your back.
it's learned
And put the cigarette out. You know what I mean? Like, if you get pulled over, I got it. Okay, just put the cigarette out. You don't have to light one up either. Tough guy.
Well, that's
The
just
third-
to show his disrespect.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
32-year-old has outstanding warrants in Kansas
come on, buddy.
and Nevada.
Come on,
So
buddy.
what's going on, sir? Some 30 minutes later, the
Attitude always changes once the cuffs are on.
All right.
Right?
Because now
Cheatham County supervisor
you're at their mercy.
arrives. Okay, so you want to have court here on the side of the road? Is that what we're doing?
No, that's not what I'm
Okay, what you got?
No, sir. I mean, obviously, I'm on y'all's time. So whatever y'all want, whatever y'all need.
So what you got?
I ain't got nothing.
Okay. You don't want to go over the traffic stop then?
I see that you have an attitude and you
Okay.
don't want to talk about it either.
Well, kind of frustrates.
He doesn't sound like he has an attitude, the cop.
Right.
Right.
He sounds chill.
Yeah, he does sound chill. Yeah, Sergeant Chill. All right.
I see that you have an attitude and you don't want to talk about it either.
Well, it kind of frustrates me when people won't do what my officers say.
When your officer abuses her authority.
How did she do that?
Okay, so I put my hazards on to pull in here because I knew before she even put her blue lights on because I knew she was going to do it.
While Pedigo is being booked into jail.
Oh, ever been strip searched?
No.
No?
Have you?
Not by a cop.
You don't want to admit it.
Not by an officer.
I'm gonna strip search you. The deputy finds a handgun,
Okay.
Xanax, marijuana, and a bag of what the deputy believes is crystal meth.
Nope. Don't do
So
drugs.
if you would've
Drugs
just-
are bad.
If you would have just gave the license.
Yeah. Here's his fear, though. He gives her the license. She runs it. She sees the warrants.
Oh, if
Right.
he had warrants.
Yep. He had warrants.
Mm.
Yep. Don't have warrants.
Yeah, true.
Drugs suck.
Yeah. I do.
And they're so addicting.
Mm.
So addicting.
Yeah.
You know, I feel for this guy. I don't pity him. I feel for him.
Yeah, it sucks.
Right.
I mean, you put yourself in them cuffs. Worst case, it's a $155 ticket for a blinker. Worst.
Oh, okay. Hazards on equals welfare check. So these, there's the reason for the cop to make contact. Okay. Justin Nichols.
Case, worst case, it's a $155 ticket for a blinker. Worst case, and she's pretty nice. She probably just cut you a warning, but she.
Nah, but if she would have ran the driver's license, she would have found the warrants.
Which they're not saying.
No.
but it's possible, yeah.
Yeah, no, it that's what will happen.
Yeah.
I watch these things all the time.
Yeah.
The body cam footage.
That
Right.
sucks for him.
Want to act like this?
Because that body cam's on,
Mhm.
okay? And she gets in the car. She takes the license. She runs it. The body cam, their computer's also on the body cam. They usually blur it out.
Right.
And then it pops up, whoa, warrant.
Uh.
Okay? So now she has to, because it's being recorded, that she knows that he has warrants.
Right.
So she can't be like, hey, okay,
I'll let you go.
you're free to go.
You got warrants. You
Right.
better take care of them.
See, what I've been using now is when they come up, to my car, and they go, hey, how you doing? And they go, hey, how you doing? And I go, what's your name? And they go, Officer so-and-so. They go, what's your name? I go, Frida. Right. Yeah, I tell them my name's Frida. Right. And they go, Frida? Your name's Frida? I go, yeah, it's Frida. It's German. They go, what's your last name? I said, Go, ma'am. You're Frida Go, ma'am? And I take off. Right. I go, bye. Thank you.
That's hilarious.
So it is what it is.
It's not mine.
Pedigo is still in the Cheatham County Jail under drugs and weapons charges. Andy Cordan, News 2.
At this time, neither Kansas nor
And it
Nevada
still
has
didn't say
placed
that he had warrants.
Yeah, it said it in a...
a man with several
Said
out-of-state
drugs.
warrants is back behind bars tonight in
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess you did.
Yeah.
Didn't pay attention to that detail.
It's all right. It's
I
all
have 5
right.
minutes.
Yeah, now let's get out of here. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Okay. Thanks for being a part of this conversation, and we'll cover all these stories later on. The poor dog died on a fire.
Oh,
Boston
speaking of
Tea.
taxing, it's been a taxing episode.
Turning off your microphone. City of Clarksville deploys this LiDAR sensors. Do you know what LiDAR is?
It's when the DARs are lying.
Like DAR? Like our
Yeah.
buddy DAR?
Yeah, it's when he gets caught lying.
Oh, these things go off often. No, just kidding. I love you, buddy. Okay, let's take a look. What's a LiDAR?
Well, the city of Clarksville is also working to make their streets safer. The street department just began deploying light detection and ranging, or LiDAR, sensing technology. Well, the sensors use invisible lasers to measure distances to objects, creating detailed 3D models. Well, this will allow the city to study driver habits and better understand their behaviors and how this factors into achieving safer streets and highways.
I'm still lost.
Yeah, me too. Clearly, we have just road rage, and there's nothing that we can do about it.
WKRN. Hey, look, our LiDARs are sponsored. Our LiDARs have sponsors. Isn't that something?
I think that's a waste of money.
Yeah, I don't understand what this is with the 3D stuff, but okay, all right. You know what? I'll ask Joe about it. I'll text him.
Okay.
I'll text him.
I could text him too, Oh.
Let's text. Let's see who answers who we respond to first. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell.
Oh,
he'll
he
respond
just
to me.
responded to me.
No, he already responded to me. He actually called me this morning. He woke me up.
Oh, did he wake you
Yeah.
up?
Yeah, he turned over. He goes, "You got to get up, man." I go, "What are you doing in my bed?" I go, "Wow, I'm putting in the LiDAR."
That's funny.
All right, so artlinkclarksville.com. Save the dates.
Artsville Fest is coming your way.
That's September 30th.
Yep.
That's a Tuesday.
That's a Tuesday.
Okay, and then Wednesday.
No.
Thursday and
Tuesday,
Friday.
Thursday, and Saturday.
Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
Yep.
Okay.
Tuesday's opening night.
Uh-huh.
Thursday's the art.
So this is the
art
fashion-
gala, and then Saturday's the festival. So yeah, Tuesday.
Oh no.
Did
Did
you
I
know?
book a wedding?
No, you
Oh,
know. Who
hold
gets married on
on.
Tuesdays? Nobody.
Oh, I think I booked a wedding.
Said nobody.
This is September. Yeah, it's the first Tuesday wedding in history.
The first Tuesday wedding in history.
Right.
Right now, if you are a filmmaker of any kind, you like to dabble in that, you can enter.
Mhm.
If you do anything in fashion, you can enter. And if you are a performer, music.
Last year was
dance-
the best one yet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Every year it gets better and better.
Your second year.
Yeah.
Because when
The
did you,
second year, like in 2014.
yeah, it didn't get better than the first year.
Before I even knew you.
Yeah. Right. It's very interesting. It's been getting better every year since like 2020.
Oh, dude. That's funny. Anyways, enter.
Yeah.
Enter. Get your entry in.
Yeah, and if you
'Cause
know
you can
somebody,
win
send them
1,000
this information.
You can win $1,000.
$1,000, pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the visual art show, right?
Yep. So if you do any kind of visual art, photography, drawing,
Uh-huh.
painting, whatever, you can create it, frame it, and hang it on a wall. You can enter, and your piece will be in the gallery and up for prizes, awards, and our big cash prize for that one as well.
I want to enter this year
Do it.
in the visual art show.
Do it. What is your medium gonna be?
Do you expect something disgusting to come out of my mouth right now?
Yep, probably.
Then it's going to be a surprise. So, yeah, the 30th, September 30th, October 2nd, October 4th. Okay, mark it in your calendar. Support local creators. Go to artsvillefest.com. And, yeah, stop by and say hello to Maria and the crew over there at 98 Franklin Street. They got so much going on all day, all week. You guys are nonstop over there.
Nonstop, all fun.
And then you got this to-go box, The Art of Giving, right?
Yeah, so these, we've installed the second box at the library. The third box is being installed at ArtLink on Saturday. So we'll have 3 art boxes. They are stocked with art kits and cards. So you can create a card that just is a word of encouragement. And if you just need some encouragement, go to one of the boxes and pull one out. And if you want to give some, put one in.
I just figured out my art that I'm going to submit.
Oh, gosh.
So I used to DJ these vaping competitions. Ever see these?
No.
Yeah, where they take this vape and they blow and they make like shapes. You never seen these before?
Oh, you like gonna do like smoke photography?
Yes.
Photograph
Yeah.
your shape?
Right. But I'm doing instead of it's gonna be farts.
Oh my gosh.
Right. Yeah, and Fart Link. I'm gonna call it Fart Link.
Oh, okay.
Right, or Fartsville. I'm calling it Fartsville. Right.
Oh my word.
I'll be practicing this weekend.
Oh my word.
All right, artlinkclarksville.com. Check it out, all right? Good stuff, Maria. Good.
Very good.
All right, yeah, we got to get out of here.
But no.
Hey, look, 9:15, we made it on time, right?
I know.
Right, that's the time
Super
you
good.
needed,
Yep,
right?
Yep. Super good.
Well, waterdogs@scuba.com.
That's true.
Okay.
You must go there.
Rich Holiday and the crew over there are fantastic. They got a trip coming up. They got to do many trips all year round. But the next one is Orange Beach. Yeah. Over in the Gulf of America.
You get to have a lot of oranges on this trip as well.
No Oreos.
No Oreos, just oranges.
No Oreos.
It's a very citrical.
Farts lit on fire photos. That's not a bad idea, Justin. I'm going to do that one.
Fire photography is awesome. We lit a piano on fire in our fire pit, and I took some awesome photos. Just the flames.
Why would you
out.
waste the piano?
It was a junk piano.
Oh, okay.
the flames coming out of the keys, and oh man, I want to frame some of those
So
photos.
let's
I
do
might-
some. Let's do
I
some
might
fire.
enter-
Can we do fire art at your?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
You just come to my house.
No, I mean at Artsville Fest.
No, there's no place to do a fire.
That's the. I can't believe you're segregating me.
Well, I'm saying you could come to my house.
No, I
and
want to do it for a prize.
Yeah, but you got to capture it. You don't do it live.
ClarksvilleOfficeNow.com. Check them out. All right, office space. Yeah, and plus they got this.
This is a great place to have a fire pit, according to Joe.
Here?
I'm just kidding.
We should have a fire pit out back.
And then you could capture it for the live show.
That's right. Clarksville Third Base. We do trivia there on Mondays. That's always fun. It's right there on Riverside Drive. You should definitely come out at 7 o'clock. Tuesdays, O'Connor's trivia with cash prizes. Everyone loves the cash over there.
How come the other ones don't do cash? Talk them into it. Be like,
I don't know.
maybe the other ones don't need it.
The cash is good.
Yeah.
People love coming out for the cash.
That's cool.
Wicked Good on Thursdays over there, 7 p.m. And Wednesdays, tonight. Wednesday, Skyline 500 Rooftop Trivia. All right. Do we have time? No, not really.
No.
But emoji words, here, I'll go through them quick, all right?
Okay.
From the emojis, guess the words. Word or words?
Cow dog, cow, beef patty. Beef. I don't know.
Cow dog?
I don't know.
What is this?
Horn.
What is this?
That's a cow.
Cows have horns?
Sometimes. Bulls.
Okay.
Bull poop.
What is this?
Well, that's a dog, but they poop, so. Bulldog.
Thank
you. Bulldog.
Thank you.
I didn't do very good at that one.
All right, this one should be easier. What is this?
Coffee.
Uh-huh. What happened here?
Broken heart.
Uh-huh.
Coffee sadness. Broken coffee cup. Broke.
What's the present term of broke? Broke is past tense.
Broke like a joke.
No,
Rich.
what's the present form of broke?
I don't know. The present form of
The
broke.
present term of broke.
Poor?
No.
I don't know.
Thank you, Justin.
Coffee break. Oh.
These are fun. All right, Maria. This one's
Oh
tough.
my gosh, seriously?
All right. What are these?
Men?
Okay, good. Good.
Mentos?
Mentos!
Oh my god!
You got the toughest one so far. Very good. But soon you won't be able to buy with Snap.
Right.
Wow, Mentos.
If you put Mentos in your soda and shake it, it explodes.
Yeah, that's healthy. All right.
Car 8-ball.
Uh-huh.
Carball?
Carball. You're going with carball.
I know that's not right.
All right, so this 8-ball.
Vehicle 8
What do you use an 8-ball for?
for like playing
Playing what?
playing pool.
Uh-huh.
Carpool.
Yes! She did it.
I got 2 finally.
Very good.
Not without
And you
help.
got the tough ones, too.
Not without help.
Nah, it's all good.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, your
This is
last
why-
one.
This is why you need a team.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Hillary
Uh-huh.
tree music.
Okay. Hillary tree music.
Hill tree song. Hill song.
So you got tree.
Hill
And you knew this was music, right?
Yep.
So tree music. What type of music?
Angry music if it's her. She likes
Tree
angry.
music. Tree music.
I don't know.
Come on.
I heard angry tree music.
You're close, but what kind of music is
Rage
out there?
music.
Think of some genres.
Country.
Very good.
Oh,
Country music.
Oh, I got it.
Very good, Maria.
That's terrible.
What?
Because that's not a nice word.
What are you talking about? What? Just country music? What?
Yeah. I'm glad I didn't get that one.
Very good, Justin. Shame on you.
Not me. You're the one that came up with it.
Skyline 500 Rooftop Trivia Wednesdays. Come out tonight. Come play. Yeah, absolutely. All right, Maria. I tried to get you to say it, and you did it.
Nope.
Country.
Nope. Can't trick me.
I can when it's a bull and a dog.
That's true.
Cow poop. What? cow poop? Where'd you get cow poop from?
I don't know.
Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell.
Oh,
All right.
my word.
Always a good conversation with you, Maria. Every
Super
time.
fun.
Yep, every time. We covered a lot of ground.
We did.
Some heated topics.
Yeah.
I think we handled it as best as we could with balance of grace
Yeah.
and truth.
That's true. We did.
So that's the tough part to balance out.
That
Grace
is.
and truth.
Yep. And a good amount of each.
Yeah. I fail at it often.
I do too, because of our pride gets in the way.
Right.
And that's very easy.
All right. I get it.
So yeah, we'll pray for that in each of us.
That's right. Christ is King. Thank you for enabling us to have a conversation. And yeah, make sure to write back what is wrong, okay? And then move along to the next one. That's our goal. All right. I'm Joe Padilla.
And I'm Maria Haycraft.
And this was the local news you needed to know. Absolutely.
Right back, what is